I just had a strawberry and a chocolate-covered pretzel, and I'm good to go. Welcome to today's episode. Sorry it's just me. Don't have a guest. Hope you're okay with that. Well, I mean, you better be okay with that. And I was thinking, should I do something a little more serious and, deep, or, something fun? And you know what? I'm just not in the mood to get too down and deep, you know? It's coming, don't worry. But, right now I want to do something fun. Because it's my world. So today we're going to be doing things that I hate. One thing about me is that my notes app is full of just lists. And I love writing things down. I love, when I, think of something to write down and I'm like, oh, I'm going to write that down. I just get giddy thinking about the fact that I get to write this whatever down. And let me tell you, I have approximately 42 points. 42 things that I hate. And I'm sure there's more, but this is what I thought to write down. Now, if you have seen my TikTok, I have done a TikTok video on things that I hate. But here I can get more in depth. We can really unpack this. Without further ado, let's just dive into it. Number 1, I hate when people tell me that that's literally not what it says. Number 1, I hate when people... That's not what it says. Am I okay? One more time. Number 1, I hate when I tell people that I hate watermelon and their initial reaction is, it's 90% water. Then why doesn't it taste like water? Why isn't it just called water fruit? It's called watermelon. Tastes like watermelon. Oh my god, this is point number 1. I'm already getting physically angry. I hate when people say that. Obviously I know it's majority water, but it doesn't taste like water. Hello? Oh my god, it makes me... I would love to love watermelon. It looks like it's so much fun. Summertime, the pool. Oh, you want a piece of watermelon? Nom, 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 nom. I would love to. I just can't. Number 2, I hate when people tell me that I'm not even black or I'm only half black. Now listen, it's winter. I know it's hard to believe, but I am half African American. I'm half black, people. And when people tell me that I'm not even black, they're usually not black at all, literally. And I'm always blacker than the person that's saying that to my face. But also, why are you de-blacking me? It's not like I'm, somebody who's 5% black and they're like, yeah, no, I have some black in me. I'm black. No, I'm 50% black. Stop de-blacking me. Hello? Number 3, I hate when I'm wrong. I'll never admit it. I'm sorry. It's just, I hate when being wrong. I hate when I realize, in the moment that I'm wrong, and I have to just be because I'm not saying that I'm wrong. Because, deep down, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Number 4, I hate being embarrassed or getting secondhand embarrassment. It's to the point where, I want to throw up. It's really bad. My secondhand embarrassment, I will just instantly look away. Oh my god. When you, think of, embarrassing moments that have happened in your life, and you just sit there and you're just oh god. I not only do that for myself, I think of other people's embarrassing moments that have happened around me, too. It makes me, want to shrivel up and die. Number 5, I hate when I'm walking with a hood on and the wind keeps blowing off your hood and you just have to keep on, to the point, where you just, hold your hood. Please, for the love of God. I have, a raincoat that, obviously, I'm going to need the hood for that. Doesn't stay on in the slightest. Legitimately, I would have to Velcro that hood to the top of my forehead. I can't stand it. But, when it's raining and I want a coat, I'm gonna pick the raincoat. It's a love-hate relationship, honestly. I can't really say much about it. Oh. You guys weren't supposed to see that. I'm just gonna put her away. Sorry. Number 6, I hate. Oh, now I'm gonna do number 6 and 7, because 6 is just fake prank videos and 7 is pranks in general. I have way too much crippling anxiety to be pranked. Don't prank me. Listen, if you're watching this and you're like, oh, I'm gonna prank her, prepare to lose me for the rest of your life. We will not be acquaintances. I will not like you. If we know each other, we don't anymore. And if we don't, we never will. I can't stand a prank. Don't do it's not funny to me, cuz like if I'm like borderline panic attack, I'm not going to laugh. Ugh. And then like the fake prank videos you see on like Reels or Facebook or whatever, and it's like you know that they're in on the prank. You know that this is a setup, but like I'm watching. I think that's the part that pisses me off the most. Why am I watching? Why did I watch the whole 15-minute video? That's not real. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is called hate watching. Number 8. I hate when people take awful pictures and post them. If you're like being silly, goofy, ha ha ha, this is a bad picture of this person, blah, 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 blah. But like, this is going to be mean. And you know what? It's a things that I hate list, so it's going to get a little mean. And I'm sorry, I'm not a hater. It's just, bear with me. Bear with me. Facebook moms, they will post the most horrendous picture of their child with like a paragraph like for their birthday. And it's like, that's the best picture you have? Like just like zoomed in of like their eyebrows and their lips, like the middle of their face. That's all you have of your kid? Just ugh. I don't get it. Like maybe I feel like that's being really mean, but like some of you have to agree with me, right? Like cute, sweet, like loving, like that's amazing, but like you couldn't have picked a better picture? Ah, sorry. Number 9. People on bikes that act like they're in a car. Get on the sidewalk. I'd rather you hit a person than me hit you with my vehicle. I can't do it. If there's a bike lane, great. If not, like, why are you in the middle of the road? You are not a car. Like the other day, I was driving, I was on the road, and there was like kind of like a little hill on the road. It's a little hilly road. And there was a biker in front of me. There's no sidewalk. No sidewalk at all. That's not even an option for him. And I didn't want to like swerve around him because it was a hill. I can't see who's coming on the other side. So I had to go approximately 13 miles per hour behind him until I got over the hill. And there was a car coming. I would have died. Sir. Hate. Number 10. People who park in the back of the parking lot. You are not special. We don't want the recipe to your mom's peach cobbler bit. Like, we do not care. Why are you parking back there? I need to know what's going on in people's brains when they park in the back of the parking lot. Do they want to get their steps in? Or do they think that their car is the most precious vehicle on the planet and no one could be anywhere near them? Or do they want everyone to know that like they're better than everyone else and they don't care and they'll park anywhere in the parking lot? Seriously? Seriously. Me personally, if there's a front row parking spot, I'm doing a backflip when I get out the vehicle because are you kidding? It doesn't make any sense, especially in the cold. I don't get what you're trying to prove. What are you trying to prove? That you're better than us? I need to calm down. Anyways, I just hate. Moving on. Number 11, I hate when there's a kid in a show that's never on the show. Like, they're always at grandma's or, like, the parents are split up and they're always at the other parent's house. Like, for example, Friends is my favorite show. And in Friends, Ben was born at the end of season 1. We barely see Ben. I think, like, I can probably count on both of my hands and, like, he's probably there once a season. Like, it's just, where is he? He's always at Carol's? Really? when he like shows up in later seasons, I'm like, oh my God, Cole Sprouse, what are you doing here? I can't do it. Why even write him in? Why? Ugh, just why? I don't get it. Number 12 is a little triggering nowadays. Number 12 is flying. And I don't really want to get too deep into it because, it's a little scary out there recently with planes. But before all of this was happening, I've always hated flying. Like, I feel like when I was younger, I was like, okay, because I didn't really understand. But now, oh my God, we are floating in the air. We are trusting a stranger to fly a plane and get us to our destination. Last year, when I went to Portugal, we hit such bad turbulence, like the plane just like dropped and like everyone like jumped up. The lady behind me went, she like gasped, yelled. And honestly, I think I did too, but I couldn't really tell. And I turned back and my mom was asleep. Mouth open, head up, knocked out. Hello? We almost died, sis. What are you doing? For the rest of the flight, I was gripping onto the seats. You could probably still see my nail marks on that plane. Praying to the Lord Jesus Christ above and just wide awake. There was hours left of the flight. Yeah, there's no way I was sleeping after that. I hate flying. Hate it. Ugh. Number 13, a 10% off discount. You might as well knock on my door. I open the door and you slap me across the face. And then kick me in the shin, push me down, slam the door, and leave. Because what do you mean 10%? What is that doing? What is that giving me? How is that benefiting me? 10% off? What, you're going to knock off $3? What's the point? Oh, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. I hate a 10% off discount. Absolutely hate. Number 14 is losing power. Oh my God. Hate it. Hate it. One time I lost power for 5 days in the summer. I think it was like summer 2020. 5 days. I was not home for 5 days. I'm not doing that. I'm not sitting there in the dark with the candle like medieval times. This isn't what you think it is. I'm going over to someone else's house that has power. I don't care who it is. You got power? All right, let me come over and use your Wi-Fi. Sorry. I'm sorry. What am I going to do in the dark alone? Like, no. Oh my God, I can't. And it just like the second like the power like goes out, I'm just like, it's like somebody shot me. Like, it's like somebody just like reached in my chest, pulled out my heart, and threw it across the room. Okay, that was a little dramatic, but I hate losing power. I really do. Number 15 is when it's freezing, frigid cold outside, and there's somebody who's most likely a male wearing shorts or like summer clothes, and they're like, it's not even cold outside. Like, it's not even that cold. No, it's actually pretty warm today. It's 14 degrees. Where are your pants? Where are your pants? It doesn't make any sense to me. It's like, are you trying to be like cool? Are you trying to like be tough? Like, are you like, what is the goal? What is the end goal here? I don't get it. Pisses me off. Number 16, backpack falling off the shoulder. You know when you don't put your backpack all the way on, you just got to put it over one shoulder. And it's just, you can't do a single thing besides worry about the backpack, the angle that you're at. And if it's light or if it's heavy, like if it's heavy, it's going to like bring you down. If it's light, it's just going to fly everywhere. It's just unnecessary. Unnecessary to do that. Why are we doing, like what? I just stay on my shoulder. Is it that hard? You know when you get mad at inanimate objects? A backpack's number 1 on that list. We want to talk about hate when that happens. Number 17, burning my tongue or the roof of my mouth on some food. Just ruins your day. Just ruins everything else. And especially if it's a good meal, ruins it. Why would you do that to me? Like, of all people, I don't understand. Like, I was obviously excited to eat, and just now I'm not. Humbling experience. Number 18. This is kind of the same thing. Biting the inside of your cheek or your tongue. Oh, my tongue is in my mouth every single day. Why am I all of a sudden biting it? Like, hello? Hate that. And it hurts so bad. Then if your tongue starts bleeding, oh my God. Why? And it's like, nothing like happens. It just like, obviously it's always an accident and it just happens. And again, ruins your day. Ruins the rest of your day. Why? Especially if you're having a bad day and that happens. Oh my God. That'll be the 13th reason why. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have made that joke. But it was funny, so. Number 19. Hangnail. Because, like, sometimes you can't help it. You can't help but pull it. You can't help but bite it off. You can't help but play with it. You can't help but make it worse. You just make it worse. You don't have clippers around you. You don't got any cuticle cutters. And all of a sudden, you're bleeding. You're bleeding. You're in pain. You can't move your finger. Hate. Absolutely hate. Number 20, a paper cut. A paper cut. Especially at work. Oh my God. Like, why? Why? I just don't. What was I doing differently now that I wasn't doing differently? Like, like I deal with paper all the time. You decide to cut me? And it hurts. It hurts. Or like a plastic cut, like if you're like opening something. Oh my God. Oh my God, that hurts so bad. Hate that. Ugh. Number 21. Wrong password. What do you mean wrong password? Or like you go to do a new password and it's like, password can't be one that you've previously used. What? I don't get it. I'm the type that like cycles this. I feel like everyone like cycles like a certain amount of passwords. Like at one point in my life, I definitely was using the same password for everything. 100%. A lot of things still are the same password. But like I've learned to like switch it up more, but still like it's not like I make a new one every time. Like I feel like everyone basically has a couple that they rotate. So like if none of those work, then what is like what? Wrong? It's not wrong. You're wrong. Or when it says like email or password is incorrect, can you tell me which one? Why am I playing a guessing game here? That'll just make me get off the website. I don't care what I like. If it's not something that like I need to do, get out of my face. Get out of my face. Number 22. When someone who's driving a truck thinks that they're driving like a semi-truck. Like they think that they're driving a 16-wheeler and they take up 4 parking spots and they act like it's just the most precious thing on the planet. I'm going to hold your hand when I say this. We do not care. We do not care. Or they take like 20 minutes to back in their truck. First of all, you don't have to back in. Is that a rule? Is that a rule that people with pickup trucks have to back in? If it is, let me know. Because I didn't know personally. So if it is, my bad. But if it's not, then why are we taking 45 hours backing in your truck and also taking up 3 parking spots? Those are the people that could park in the back of the parking lot. Be my guest. Be my guest. And you know what? They do. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Why are we... No, it's... Your truck is a truck. It's not a tractor trailer. I just don't get it. Number 23. Night runners. I'm sorry to those of you who run at night, but I can't. I can't. You're going to make me feel horrible about myself. You're going to make me feel so bad that I'm going to cry because I'm driving and I'm on my way to McDonald's. And you're on a run. Don't make me look bad. I can't. I can't. It makes me mad. I'm not going to lie. When I see a night runner, I'm furious. In the summer, okay. Okay, I'll give you that. Like in any other season, but also like night runners as in like it's like 10 o'clock. What okay, like I get it. When the sun goes down in the summer, like it's cooler, you want to go for a run, blah, 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 but it's still a little light, it's getting dark, you're on a long run. But like if it's winter and it's 10 o'clock at night and I see you running down the street, I'm gonna give you a look of disgust. That's, hey, that's all I can say. I'm sorry, I really am. Number 24, when people don't turn off their high beams when they're driving towards you. Are you trying to burn my corneas? And then I'm driving like this. Not safe. But like, don't be rude. Especially if I turned mine off first. You see my high beams turn off. Why are you still on? Why are we being rude? Why are we being disrespectful? I just don't get it. Number 25. When you're squeezing the ketchup bottle and the weird juice comes out. Ew. 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 Hate. I hate that. Like, sometimes I just forget to shake the bottle. Sometimes I'm too excited to put my ketchup on my food. And hey, I, for one, love ketchup. I do. I'm a big ketchup girl. So when that happens, I'm very disappointed. And I'm very upset. Number 26. And please nobody use this against me. Oh my God. Please, I can't believe I'm saying this. I absolutely hate the song What Does the Fox Say? I hate it so much that it's on the list. Oh my God. I can't even think about it. I'm going to move on from this point. I just wanted to let you know that I hate the song What Does the Fox Say? Let's leave it at that. Because I can't talk about it for too long. I will throw up. No, we're moving on. I can't. I'm starting to think about the song. Number 27. I hate when you need gas and there's no gas station on the way to your destination. And you have to, like, find one. Or, like, get off the highway. Reroute. Oh, my God. Or when you pass a gas station and then, like, a little while longer, you need gas. And it's like, damn. If only I stopped at that gas station. Now I gotta find one. It's such a hassle. It's always one that you've never been to. You gotta get off the highway, you gotta do this, do that, turn around, blah, 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 blah. You're wasting time. It just sucks. Ugh. And sometimes you think you can make it to the gas station, you know where it is, but like, sometimes you can't. And you have to accept that. And the moment of defeat is the worst part. Yeah. Number 28, I hate how my front camera on my phone is always dirty. It's always blurry. I open up Snapchat, jump scare. What am I doing? I feel like I'm not, like, is it because I'm always, like, checking my notifications and because I always have none? I just hate how it's always dirty. Hate. Now this one, some people are they're not gonna be on board with me, and I understand that. I hate when people cover their baby's face in photos. I do. I really do. I just don't, maybe because I'm not a pervert and I'm not crazy, so like I don't understand how it's really like protecting the kid. Like, what if I saw your kid in person? And like, yeah, celebrities, like, okay, you want like some sort of privacy. But I'm also talking like people that like aren't really that. They aren't all that in a bag of chips. We don't care. I don't care. I care more about the fact that you're not showing your baby because like, what? Versus showing your baby. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. And if somebody can explain, please let me know. But like, I don't see the problem. It's like also when people like are driving a car, or no, they take a picture of their car and they cover the license plate, which like I've done, but also like somebody can drive by me and look at my license plate, you know? Are you get what I'm saying? Okay. Number 30. Men who wear hats during the birth of their child. Let me repeat. Men who are wearing like a baseball cap or like a whatever, a cap, when their child is being born. Let me tell you this. You take off your hat for the national anthem, right? When you're at the baseball game. You take your hat off and you put it on your chest, right? Can you have some respect for your child that is being born? You can do the same thing. Yeah. Yeah. It just something about it. The reason why I put that on the list is because I saw a video of a woman giving birth, and it was like the back angle of her. Well, obviously, it wasn't that angle. But like all of a sudden he like came into the frame and he was just wearing like a backwards hat. And I was like, I like immediately was like disgusted. Something about it feels so wrong. I hate that. Something about it just feels really wrong. And I didn't appreciate that. So if your significant other is about to give birth, please leave your hat at home or just put it on the chair. When the baby's born, put it back on. Thank you. Number 31. I hate when I can't find an emoji that I'm looking for. Like, you want a specific face, and it's just nowhere to be found. And I don't always resort to, like, the search emoji, like, especially when it's, like, you want, like, a face one. Like, how do I describe the face that I'm looking for, you know? But, like, you also just, like, feel like you know where it is. Like, it can't be far from what I'm looking at right now. And it just takes so long to the point where you're just like, you know what? I don't think this needs an emoji. It's fine. Like, you just give up. Number 32, the walk back to the car from the beach. Humbling experience. Let me tell you that. It's just sand everywhere, and everything is heavy because you've been sweating and swimming, and you're red and you're burnt, and you took a nap so you're tired. Oh my god. Oh my, like, ugh. And you just feel horrendous. When I go to the beach, and like, you park your car, you get to the beach. I want to be as close as possible. I just want to go straight. Like, I'm not, let's go down here, let's go over here. Let's not. Let's not and say we did. Let's stay right here. Because y'all are not thinking about the walk back. Y'all are not thinking about what we're going to have to do when we're done having this great day. But let me tell you, getting to the car, getting home and showering, nothing beats it. But you gotta remember that moment when you gotta walk back to the car, babe. Let's not forget about that. Number 33. I hate when the dryer is done and it's time to put the clothes away. Putting it in the washer, putting it in the dryer, everything's getting clean, everything's nice. Like, there's nothing you could do. Like, you have to wait for it to be done. The second it's done, horrible. That's the worst part. I love doing laundry until I look at my basket of clean clothes and I have to put things away. But once they're put away, I feel good. It's just that moment. It's that moment that, you forget. You forget about that one moment that's the worst possible thing ever. Number 34. I hate people who go 1 mile per hour in the parking garage. Like, I'm not saying zoom and go like 1,000,000 miles per hour, but like, can we speed it up a little bit? Like, just a little bit. Just a little on the gas. Just a little bit. I don't want you to risk others' lives. But like, okay, and when you're going like around the corner, slow it down. Slow it down. But like, you know there's not a parking spot over here, babe. Like, like these, like, it's packed in here. Like, go up more. Keep going. The sky's the limit. Keep going. Hate. This one's mean, but I'm going to say it anyways. Number 35. I hate men who have terrible handwriting. I guess women too. No, men. It's just like, you piss me off, and then I see your handwriting and it looks like you're in kindergarten, and that makes more sense. That's probably why you're pissing me off, because you're a child. Like, chicken scratches. Chicken scratches. Why haven't we grown up and learned how to write things just a little better? Like, it doesn't have to be perfect. My handwriting is not good, like, but I know it's better than a lot of people. It's just, I hate, it gives me the, ugh. Don't write anything down ever. If you ever need to write anything down, just type it out and print it. Hate. Number 36. I hate breathing out of my mouth. I am a chronic nose breather. There's just, if my nose is stuffy, I will put so much nasal spray up there that I'm basically drowning. I can't do it. I'm not a mouth breather. I will sleep with my mouth open, breathing through my nose. I am not a mouth breather at all. People who are scare me. You're scary. You're scaring me, because what do you mean? Like, the nose is just, it's just so good. It's just so good. Like, you don't understand. Number 37. I hate being sore. The other week I was so sore that I couldn't walk. Yeah, I know. Embarrassing. I was struggling. It looked like I needed a walker. It looked like I was missing my cane. It looked like I had crutches somewhere, but I couldn't really find them. Like, it was bad. It wasn't good. Hated that. Absolutely hated that. Number 38. I hate forgetting to start a workout on my Apple Watch when I'm working out. And it's like 20 minutes in. And I just realized. It'll ruin my day. It feels like I just didn't do anything for 20 minutes. Even though I did. Or when you, like, forget your watch in general. That workout doesn't count. You didn't work out. Where's the proof, babe? There's no proof. There's no proof of that workout. You did it for nothing. That's exactly how I feel when I don't have my watch. Number 39. People who let their dogs be all up in their newborn baby's grill. Like, oh, they're meeting for the first time. You realize that your dog just went outside, licked his ass, went inside, and kissed your baby. Did you know that? Did you know that just happened? No? Hate that. Ugh. Like, if I ever have a dog and a baby at the same time, don't you, the dog and the baby aren't gonna meet until the baby is 3. Like, I just, ugh. Brother, ugh. Like, your dog, ugh. He eats his own shit. Like, your dog ate shit and kissed your baby. I don't get it. I hate that. Number 40 is... I must have been mad when I wrote this, because I said, bitches who never take their Apple Watch off and get a tan. Like, I'm sorry. I'm all for one for all. I love an Apple Watch moment. But, like, when girls, guys, whomever, like, have that watch tan, like, we get it. You're an Apple Watch user. We get it. Like, if you're tanning, take it off. Take it off. You can put it back on when you're done. You're not going to be in the sun for days on end. Please. Oh, my God. It infuriates me. It infuriates me. God, I can't. Number 41. Being stuck in a parking garage. You're just waiting there. Nowhere to go. Can't go forward, can't go back, can't turn around, can't go to the side, can't this, can't that. You're just sitting there waiting. Stuck. What do? There's nothing to do. There's nothing to do. That's why the parking garage, the strategy is just, you gotta think ahead. You gotta think about getting out. See, you gotta think about the walk back from the beach. You gotta think about getting out of the parking garage. You gotta think about putting the laundry away. You gotta think about it. You do. Use your noggin. And last but not least, point number 42, for now, because I literally added this maybe 2 days ago. I hate the price sticker on something that you buy that you have to take off. Specifically, TJ Maxx. Why is it super glued? Why is it super glued? I don't get it. I had to buy Goo Gone from TJ Maxx to get the sticker off of something else in TJ Maxx. If the sticker doesn't, like, peel off like a dream, I'm pissed. And I hate it. And I don't like that shit. Anyways, thank you so much for listening to the things that I hate. I swear I'm not a hater. I swear I'm a nice person. Soon I'm going to do the things that I love to let you guys know that I'm not a bad person. It's just sometimes notes pile up in my phone and I remember that I have them, and then when I think of something, I add it. So that's why this is probably my longest list. Yeah. Because it's just, it's a lot of it is just little things that like you don't think about until you're like, I hate that. So yeah. Next week we'll probably get a little more serious. I don't really know. It's just whatever I'm feeling, I've been listening to some of your suggestions and I've been writing them down and keeping them in the back of the good old noggin here. So don't worry. We have plenty of time. We have plenty of time to sit here and kiki, all right? If you want to feel like this is like a FaceTime video, that's kind of the goal. I just want to talk my you-know-what off. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great week. Monday. But I hope this is making your Mondays a little better. If not, this is really awkward. But anyways, stay tuned for more. I'll be back. Don't worry. And love you all. Bye.